Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some South American Wonderkids. Now, I've tried not to make it all Brazilian because of course in my save I can't load every country or my computer will just break, right? So I decided I'd get a bit niche with some of these picks. They might not be um, overall the best, but they are still Wonderkids. So of course there wasn't much Wonderkid goalies going round, but we have Luis Turato here. So at the start of the save, he is 19 years old, and you could snap him up for rather cheap. He is under £5 million. He's got great physical attributes, jump and reach, natural fitness, and he's actually got a bit of pace about him. And he does have the sort of attributes you'd need from a goalkeeper, with his aerial reach, handling, reflexes. So he fits the goalkeeper build very, very well. And I think he is a brilliant option if you were to want a Brazilian goalkeeper. So, on to our right back. And let me just get up another Brazilian. But this guy is actually very, very good. But he will cost you around 15 million in the second season. But you could have him for a bit cheaper, as I think he was bought just in this save here, and he was bought for £1.4 million from the second division of Brazil to be brought into the first division. So you could potentially have a cheap deal there for Kawa Moraes. He's got great crossing, good dribbling, good passing of the ball. His mental attributes are brilliant for an attacking right back, but also defending with his positioning being strong there as well. His strength is a bit low, but he's very quick, which makes up for it. So if you're looking for a right back from Brazil, I think Kawa Moraes would be your man. Now, moving away from Brazil, although he does play in Brazil, he's Chilean. We have Ivan Roman. Ivan Roman will cost you just below 5 million yet again. And this guy is a very, very good centre back. He's got great physicals, great mentals, and the physicals that matter, or the technicals that matter, are very good as well. And he fits any centre back build you're looking for, as he's got great passing ability, but he's also strong and aggressive. So if you needed a Chilean centre back, you know where to find one. Ivan Roman is your man. That's right, I used that. Even here it says, for me, he would be an A signing. Although I can't sign him anymore as he's turned 20, his potential is 5 stars out of my squad, which is very impressive, as I think my squad is pretty good. Now, if you were eagle-eyed, you would have seen that I'd searched this guy on the game as I was searching for Turato. We have Everto. So Everto is more of just a centre back. He doesn't quite have the passing ability about him. I believe he was 19 at the time of the game starting. So that's perfect. He's still a wonder kid. His mentals are a bit weak, but his physicals are alright. So if you wanted a little project you could work on, Everto is your man. And he costs below 3 million. So I would recommend snapping him up right away. Now, this one might be a difficult one for me to find. He does play for Leeds just now. I searched him earlier. Let me just get to Leeds. Leeds. Now, to the players. They have a left back called Souza. So, Souza has been brought into Leeds here from Santos for just 12 million. So if you wanted a left back that looks like this, he's got great crossing. The technical attributes on this guy, he can defend really well, he can go forward really well, he can play wing back if you were looking for that. He can also play as a left winger. And you wouldn't be offended by that either, because he's got 11 finishing to go along with it. His mental attributes are pretty good, but his physical attributes are also where he shines. As he's got pace, he's got stamina, and he's got acceleration for days, and he'll just bomb up and down that line for you if you were looking for a left back to do that. I think he's the perfect man for the job. Now, onto a DM, we have Thiago Helguera. The Uruguayan can slot into your midfield, and he would do it very, very well. He has great mental attributes for a sort of role like that. His physicals could be worked on. He's got a great upper half there. His natural fitness is good, so the physicals would be covered for, I think. But his technicals are great. He can tackle the ball, he can pass the ball, and his long shots are absolutely phenomenal. So in a box-to-box playmaker, you could really see him shining, and I think he would be a masterful pickup. Now we have another Brazilian. I think this is the man we're looking for. It is Zé Lucas. So I think he would start as 17 years old in game here. And again, this guy is phenomenal. If you wanted just a defensive midfielder, a box-to-box midfielder, a deep line playmaker, that looks like his role. Deep line playmaker suits him extremely well, and he's so well-rounded. Everything above the stats of 11 that is necessary for this guy. He's played about 60-70 games for his club by the time he's 18 years old, so you would have a player who's very experienced if you were looking to sign him. Although the price tag does get a bit steep for maybe not the kind of player that could start in your team immediately, I think he does look extremely worth it. He looks so composed if he was to get into your midfield, and I might have to just scout him for my team, as I think he would, again, fit very well into any team. Now, a name people might know. Coming up next, we have Kenny Arroyo. So Kenny Arroyo is on loan at Charlotte FC, but he is transfer listed as well. So he has been at Besiktas in his past. What club is this? I don't have the real names on it, unfortunately. But he is out there. In on loan at Charlotte FC, where he's not getting too well. But if you look at his attributes, he does look like he would be extremely good and could develop into a class player if you were looking for one. He's got great dribbling, great ball control, he can pass the ball well, and he's got some nice physical attributes to go along with it. And his mental attributes don't let him down either, so you can just constantly push on down your right hand side with this guy. He's also an Ecuadorian international, and he's played 4 games for them, which is always a positive if they're making appearances for their national team, and that is great. So now we have a Peruvian attacking midfielder. Felipe Chavez is at the Bayern second team, whereas he's made 6 appearances for his country of Peru, whilst also balling out in the 3rd division of German football. Of course, I've already scouted him as my save is in Germany, and I know a lot about him. I've been watching him for a while. He's very good at running with the ball, dribbling at 12, and his pace is going well as well. He's just lacking in his mental attributes, which you can always grow through a save. Attacking midfielder seems to suit him well. Just his finishing isn't too good, so if you wanted to drop him into a channel midfielder role, he would fit that so well, as he has good crossing as well. So I think this guy is a great pickup for your attacking midfield. Now, on to David Martinez. This guy feels like he's been around for absolutely ages. Of course, started out at LAFC. I think he might have moved to Juventus in real life. But if not, that's just fine. You could pick him up for around £5 million in game here. If he didn't. But if he did join them in real life, you could pick him up for around 15 million, and his attributes look extremely good. As he starts around 19 years of age in game for you, you could grow him very well. And in 2 starts, he's already scored 2 goals for Lens, which is a good kind of contribution there. And finally, we have our striker, where we're heading back to Brazil with Ryan Francisco. So Ryan Francisco is a young Brazilian forward. He starts off as 18 years of age in game here, and he's very well rounded if you were to use him up top in your save. As you can see, he's rated an A- minus for me, and that is with some good strikers like Francesco Camarda at my club. And he fits in just behind him if I was to sign him, so he's under £10 million. If you guys are looking for these South American Wonderkids, I hope that this list has helped you out massively. Thank you for watching along, and I'll see you in the next list. Thank you.